Hi everyone, I've got Deputy Mayor David Hughes here with me today, and we're talking all things elections. Council elections are coming up in November, David. But first of all, I'd like to ask you a question of how you found being on council and being a councillor.
Being on council as a councillor is a lot different to what I expected it to be. There is a lot of decisions that council does make that makes a big difference in everyone's life in the town for the better, and there is a lot of pressure on a councillor. You do have to work as a team of 10 councillors with the mayor, and it's very important. Decisions aren't your own, and you do have to compromise.
I think it's really important to work collaboratively with staff as well, and I think that's part of the remit of a really good council, is working hand in hand with the staff, and not just being there to call staff to account, but to actually work collaboratively.
That's right.
And then you get better outcomes. You might not agree with the position of the staff, but you can actually articulate that really well in a respectful way, right, without necessarily calling them to account.
Yeah, I agree. It's really important, that relationship with staff, and they deliver the works. And I think as councillors need to make sure that relationship is a very solid, but just respectful as well.
I think that getting on council with one agenda is always a bad idea, isn't it?
Well, you're probably going to find it very frustrating for years, because there's so much going on in the town, there's so much growth, and there's so much important work that needs to be done across the whole town. And if you've got certain fixed ideas, you will struggle. Yeah. And it is also a process.
And it is a holistic process of understanding. It takes a little while to get your head around everything that is going on in a council. And as you said, Gawler's a growth council. Mm-hmm. There's lots of challenges, there's lots of opportunities. You can get things done, and I think we've been able to achieve quite a bit over the last few years, and I think that's been a real achievement. But I think that has been a reflection of working with staff,
yes,
working together as a group, as council members, and also delivering on those messages through myself as mayor, being able to understand the council's decision, and also working with staff to deliver that message. So I thought we'd just some pointers for prospective candidates, David.
Well, we are after that broad cross-section of candidates, so I think it's really important for candidates from all walks of life, young, old, and it has been pointed out that we don't have very many females on council. It'd be really great for more ladies and young ladies as well to put their hand up to run for council. We don't want it to be seen as just all male dominated, which it has been in the past. So I think that's really important.
Yeah, I think it's good to have some balance in around the table, but I think from different walks of life, different cultural backgrounds, that's right, I think is really important. I think you get lots of training when you get on council, so don't worry about if you don't know much about council. You don't have to know much about council. If you're passionate about the Gawler community, put your hand up. Yeah. Come and have a chat with myself or David or one of the council members, and we can give you our perspective of what it's like to be on council.